Taylor Swift started off full country.
Yeah, she did. And then she sold her soul to the devil. And now she's selling tickets for $1,000 because, yeah, girl boss. That's messed up.
Everyone's going, though.
I told you when I'm successful, I'll bring you next year. Treat my lady to an overpriced concert.
He did look up tickets, which is
I
very
really did,
sweet.
and I was just like... And then we proceeded to go spend a lot on sushi and drinks, so...
But not anything in comparison.
I gave you a Taylor Swift dinner. How's that sound?
That was good. I've been listening to Taylor Swift in the car and in
I know.
the
I felt
bathroom.
bad. She was like getting ready, and I know all like these other girls are at Taylor Swift. I was like, bad boyfriend alert. That's all I heard. I didn't hear.
I would never expect you to get me Taylor Swift tickets, but the fact that you looked it up was sweet.
I mean, I'm just my brain. I know a gift's a gift, but like a part of me is like, fuck her. That's so much money to me, and like it'd be. Let's be honest. I wouldn't get the nosebleeds. I'd probably spend like $800 a piece, and then your freaking drinks and Ubers and dinner. You're like, that's a $3,000 evening.
It said on the news. I like that. I'm watching the news, and it's like shootings and all of this awful stuff, and then it's like Taylor Swift's concert. They're just covering this as if it's like a really big.
It's the palate cleanser in between shooting stories.
But on the news,
Gunman on the loose. Speaking of loose, get your new Taylor Swift baggy hoodie merch.
Oh yeah, the merch thing was the most wild thing. Like, so all throughout the week before the concert even started, there was a line every day wrapped around where the concert is, where they're selling exclusive merch.
I wonder what it was.
It was just shirts, bracelets, like it was just regular merch.
What if it said mostly happy? I love it.
That's my merch.
That's
you can
Mandy's
get it
merch
at
right here.
MandyMartino.com.
The link right here. Link below.
No, in like the below.
If you order it, we'll write you a personal handwritten letter in the box.
And I'll sign it Taylor Swift.
Yeah, we'll forge your signature. We'll send you some fake Taylor Swift tickets. People are getting scammed. We saw that on the news.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And they're like, if it seems too good to be true, it is.
Front row for $200. I mean, people get scammed left and right. But I feel bad. I mean, the intentions of somebody buying a Taylor Swift ticket, probably for a relative or whatever. Your grandmother's like, I'm going to be the best grandmother ever. And then she freaking just gets ripped off. Just ripped off.
That sucks. Oh, but this is what the news said. It said the average cost of like going to see Taylor Swift total is $1,300.
Or a kidney if you want to. Or if you can't afford it, you can start donating those organs now.
This is what I'm confused about. Or like, okay, so one, I think it's messed up that Taylor Swift is making tickets this high because it's rude. Like you're singling out so many people that can't afford such thing. Which, other side note to this side note, I love it how all of our broke friends in LA are somehow at this concert.
Magically, yeah. They're just bizarre. LA, I always say the biggest mystery in LA is not how to get famous. It's how to figure out how your friends pay their rent because a lot of them don't work.
It is weird.
Yeah, it's tough though. I mean, my only thing to comment on the why tickets are a lot. My only thought is like maybe because like these like she basically bought the arena, like she paid the cost, so then in turn they have to make up the ticket sale price to recoup money and make money. So I'm curious, like for her to break even, I wonder what the average ticket cost would have to be just to break even, and then that's not counting the billions of dollars she wants to make on top of that.
I'm sure we could look it up, but I might take a while.
That was SoFi Stadium? Mm-hmm. I want to know
how much it costs to rent at SoFi Stadium.
How much rent?
While he looks that up.
I want to see how many people can fit.
I think it was 3,000 into the arena.
SoFi.
But this is my other thought on the prices being so high. I think it's so dumb how the psychology of the human brain wants something more the more expensive it is. Like the fact that this has been such an ordeal, that it's been on the news every second, that people are in line for merch. I wonder if it would have had that big of an effect if her tickets were not overpriced. I don't think it would have. I think the overpriced ticket made it a thing.
I mean, it said for high profile events, they can fit 100,000 people. So if the cheapest tickets we saw were like $500, that's $50 million.
What?
So, I mean,
and it sold out for like all of them.
So now do that math. So like, let's say 100,000 times 850. I mean, let's do 850.
What's 850?
Like the per ticket.
Okay.
Like let's average, even though that's probably not right. Yeah, that's $85 million
for one show.
For one show. That's how much that's the net of what they're bringing in. But again, but we don't know what it costs to like. I mean, like when these guys go and do like theater tours, you're basically buying the burp. Am I burping in the mic?
You burp a lot.
They basically buy the theater out, and it's, X amount of dollars. So I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine they're going to say on Google what it costs to rent SoFi Stadium. How much? Like, they're like, what are you on a birthday party here?
I mean, there's so many wealthy people in LA.
How much to rent SoFi Stadium? Renting an American football stadium, the average is like $2 million.
So she's banking.
I mean, so
she's leaving with $83 million.
But then, I mean, the overhead, she paid each one of her truck drivers, I saw, like $100,000 for the tour, just straight up. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's even worth it, but I mean, it's funny you said the thing about, if it wasn't so expensive and people's illusion. There was a thing, I don't know if I saw it online or on the news or on TikTok. So one of the 90 things I watch video clips on. But they filled a bougie store with all Payless shoes and only let in shoe bloggers and blah, blah, blah. And they put like $600, $700, and everybody's like, people were buying them and they're like, this is high fashion, blah, blah, blah. And then they had the news camera there, and then they go, what do you think about that shoe? And just like, this is remarkable, this designer, blah, blah. And then there you go, that's a $35 Payless shoe. And they're like,
no way.
Yeah, it's a real clip I saw.
I have to find that.